are you? Today I'm having a little practice at walking again and vlogging. I don't find vlogging very comfortable, and the last effort I didn't seem to point it at my head, so my kids have had a moan at me. I'm going to try better this time. So here I am now, just at sunset on the beach where I live on the Isle of Sheppey. There you go, so you should be able to see the sunset there. I've left my dog at home this time to try to see how I can get on with my walking poles. I've probably done about 2 miles so far of the walk and it's probably about 1.5 miles left, so maybe 3.5, 4 miles today. We'll see how my knee goes, and hopefully I'll do a little bit more vlogging in a minute. Just about to reach the top of the incline here. It's not too bad, this incline that takes us up from the cliffs onto the caravan site. The sun's gone behind those clouds over there, so the air's got a little bit cooler, which is good because it was quite hot earlier when I first started out walking today. So here we are at the cliff edge here. We can see the windmills in the distance there. Let me try and zoom in on those. I can't do it when I'm using the camera this way round. And over there is Southend and Essex. Let me just turn the camera around and I'll show you that view. The ground's quite hard today. I'm getting on quite well with my trekking poles, having never used them before really on a walk. It's just a matter of getting into stride with the trekking poles. So I've got the MSR Ascent poles. They're quite light, and they fold up in a Z shape. They're quite easy to stow away. They've got their own Velcro around the handles that holds them tightly together, and they'll fit quite easily in the side pack of a backpack. The only thing I would say about these poles is that they are on the short side, so I'm only 5'11", and I've got them at their pretty much on their top setting, which is 100, just under 120 centimetres marking on the side. So I think if you were over 6 foot tall, you'd probably need a longer set of poles. So I'm at the top now, and there we go. You can see the tide is out. There's some people down just packing up by the looks of it, because it's getting a bit cold, or they're about to play frisbee, I'm not sure which. But I'm just reaching the caravan park that we have to cut through to get back onto the road. So as well as the MSR Accent carbons that I'm using today, Probably only the second time I've used those, like I say. I'm also using my new Salomon Speedcross 4 GTXs. So as well as using my Accent MSR carbon poles, Accent carbon poles today, probably only for the second time, I'm also wearing my Salomon Speedcross 4 GTX shoes for probably the second time. The first time I wore them, they were a bit sore on the back of my heels, but and I only walked maybe a couple of miles, but they seem to have broken in, and today they're causing me no trouble at all. Thought you'd like to have a little walk with me. Oh, craft is getting a bit long and a little bit wet. These GTX trainers are waterproof, so they'll keep my feet nice and dry. It's only if any water gets over the top. So when I walk the Appalachian Trail, I'm thinking about getting some longer gaiters to keep the water from getting inside my shoes. I know that I'm going to get some waterproof trousers for the rainy days, but if there's any long grass or even snow when I start, because I'm hoping to start in the middle of February, maybe early February 2024, so there'll probably be a bit of snow on the ground, and just to stop the snow from getting into my shoes, I'll probably wear some Gore-Tex gaiters. So I've done nearly 4 miles today so far. I've had no pain in my knee at all. It's usually not while I'm walking that I get the pain, it's perhaps in the evening or the next day. But before I had my operation, my knee was swelling up a lot. I was getting a big effusion, so after about 4 miles. So we'll see if that happens today. If I get an effusion, because then it gets a bit uncomfortable, although it goes down the following day. I certainly couldn't do more than sort of 6 miles before. So we'll see now what happens, and I'll see if I can increase those miles. So I'm getting to the top of the hill here. Definitely the sun's almost gone down. It's a nice view. We can see all the way over from Faversham there, all the way over Sittingbourne, and I don't know if you can see it, but that's the Kingsferry Bridge, and then just before the trees drop off at the top of the hill, that's the Sheppey School over there. So there's a few stiles along the way here. Unfortunately this one's now broken, so you have to sort of just climb over the fence. So the poles do come in handy for stabilising yourself when you're walking over rocks. So I think that even if they don't take much weight off my knee when I'm walking, I think the idea is that when you've got a bag on your back, which I'll start practicing with much nearer the time, that they will stabilise and stop me twisting my knee. And this pathway is getting a little bit overgrown now. It's usually all right earlier on in the year, but as we get into the summer, it's hardly anyone goes down it, so it gets full of nettles and overgrown trees and things. And this path here goes just at the back of a golf course. There's another view there, just through the trees down there. So I'm coming towards the end of this little walk for today, and I expect it will be about 4 miles, just over 4 miles, and I'll see you tomorrow or the next time.